Hi friends, welcome to Circuit Buddy. Today we will be discussing about fatty acid biosynthesis tricks. How to remember fatty acid biosynthesis in a very easy way. Okay, so many students get frustrated and don't know how to remember fatty acid biosynthesis in an easy way. So I have made a very easy trick which will help you to remember fatty acid biosynthesis in just a minute. So keep watching the video so that you can also memorize fatty acid biosynthesis. Let's proceed. Here in this slide, I have written all the reactions of fatty acid biosynthesis pathway, and it seems very complicated. But believe me, it is very easy to remember all the reactions that are there. Okay, so first of all, let us remember these two words, car driver. So C means condensation. So the first reaction will be a condensation reaction. The next reaction will be a reduction reaction. Okay, so the compound will be reduced actually. That means hydrogen atom will be added to it, and then we have, let me take another color, we have the dehydration reaction. That means H2 molecule will be released from the molecule. Then we have, let me take another color, this R, which means reduction again. So that's very simple. C means condensation, R means reduction, then again D means dehydration, and then again reduction. Okay, let's go forward. Here in this slide, I have written acetyl ACP, and here we have malonyl ACP. These two compounds are combined by the synthase enzyme. We know very well what synthase enzyme means. Those enzymes which combine two compounds and form a new one, but no ATP involvement is there. So it is synthase, not synthetase. Okay. Now if you look at the name of the enzyme, you will see that it is named as beta ketoacyl ACP. So beta ketoacyl, what does the term mean? It means that in the beta position you have the keto group. So you can say beta keto, and it's an acyl chain, so you can say easily acyl, and this is ACP. So beta ketoacyl ACP synthase, that means it is synthesizing beta ketoacyl ACP. Okay, so as it is combining the two molecules, it is a condensation reaction. So this is a condensation reaction. I have said you earlier, or told you earlier, that car driver, C means condensation. So the first reaction will have or will need a enzyme, that is synthase. So you can easily name the enzyme according to the product produced here. So beta ketoacyl ACP synthase, and you see that this CO2 is released along with ACP. Okay, so along with ACP is also released. So this is beta ketoacyl ACP. That's simple. It's also called acetoacyl because this is the let me write it here. So this is the acetyl group, and this is the acyl ACP or acetyl ACP. Okay, so you can call it the acetoacetyl ACP. Okay, so next slide. In the next slide, we have beta ketoacyl ACP or acetoacetyl ACP or acyl ACP. Okay, so here you can see very well, I have told you earlier that car driver, that means reduction. Whenever there is reduction, you will need NADPH plus H plus. Okay, so here you see that NADPH plus H plus is needed here, and the H2 is added to here, forming OH and H. Okay, so the name will be beta hydroxybutyryl. So how is this compound named? Here this is the beta carbon to which the hydroxyl group is there. So we can call this beta hydroxy, and the number of compound is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we can say this, that it is butyryl, beta hydroxybutyryl ACP is there. So it is very easy to remember the compound name, beta hydroxybutyryl ACP. okay, that is formed by the action of the enzyme, that is reductase, because it is reducing the compound. So it is named as beta ketoacyl ACP, as the compound, and the previous compound is named beta ketoacyl ACP, and it is reducing the compound, so it is named as beta ketoacyl ACP reductase. It's that simple. Next slide. In the next slide we have beta hydroxybutyryl ACP. Okay, so it is actually, we told you earlier in my video that it is car driver. So D means again dehydration. So you see this H2O molecule is released from the compound, from this one actually, from these two carbons, OH and H is released, forming H2O. Okay, so there is a double bond formed here, you can see. So it is actually named as alpha beta. So this is the alpha carbon, again it is the beta carbon. Okay, this is the beta carbon. So alpha beta trans, as it is in the trans configuration, it is named as alpha beta trans. Okay, so butanoyl ACP. Butanoyl means referring to the number of carbons present in the compound. Okay, that's simple. Okay, you can memorize it easily. So first of all, what will be the name of the enzyme? The name of the enzyme will be dehydrase. Actually hydro means water, so it's actually releasing the H2O molecule from the previous intermediate, so it is named as hydrase, dehydrase. Okay, dehydrase. If it added H2O molecule, we would name it hydratase, but in this case it is dehydrase. So beta hydroxyacyl ACP, dehydrase. Next reaction would be alpha beta trans butanoyl ACP will be converted to butyryl ACP. But means 4. So 4 carbon is there, 4 carbon is there, you can see very well, and ACP molecule is there. So butyryl ACP. Okay, so what would be the name of the enzyme? I am again saying you that it was car driver. So DR, R means reduction, so again it would be a reduction reaction. So what would be the name of the enzyme? As it is reducing the compound, the intermediate, it would be named as reductase. S means enzyme. So what would be the name of the enzyme? Enoyl ACP, as it is an enoyl compound, so enoyl ACP reductase. And whenever there is reductase or reduction happening, you should have NADH H plus. So NADH H plus actually converted to NAD plus, and the H2 will be added to these two carbons, forming CH2 CH2, and the double bond will be converted to a single bond. Okay, and the name of the compound will be butyryl ACP. It's that simple. So first of all, let me recap. I told you earlier in my lecture that it is car driver. C means condensation, okay, R means reduction, again D means dehydration, and R means reduction again. So what would be the name of the enzymes? First of all, as it is a condensation reaction, it is combining two molecules and forming a new one. It will be named as synthase, because it is not involving ATP or GTP or any energy currency. Okay, so it would be named as synthase. So you can see that the name of the enzyme is beta ketoacyl ACP synthase. Okay, in the next reaction we have reduction. So whenever there is reduction, the name of the enzyme will be reductase. So the name of the previous compound is beta ketoacyl ACP. So the name of the enzyme that is converting it into beta hydroxybutyryl ACP would be named as beta ketoacyl ACP reductase. Then again you have the beta hydroxyacyl ACP dehydrase, because it is actually removing H2O molecule from because it is a reduction dehydration reaction, so it is actually releasing H2O molecules from the previous compound, that is beta hydroxybutyryl ACP, forming alpha beta trans, because it is in the trans position. Okay, so alpha beta trans butanoyl ACP. Next, the next reaction we have the reduction reaction again. So enoyl ACP reductase, because it is reducing the compound, so reductase, and it is forming butyryl ACP. So this cycle will repeat once again and once again and once again. After 6 cycles it would form palmitic or palmitoyl ACP, okay, so or palmitic acid, and it's that simple. Okay, so thank you very much. Please subscribe to my channel to get more videos like this. Please like, comment and share. If you like this video, have a great day.